Foilco supplies stamping foils all around the world. Stamping foil is a dry solvent-free print process. Generally, you're taking a stamping die that's been CNC or etched into metal, and it's stamped onto the paper. A lot of premium brands use stamping foils because it gives that a level of quality you don't see through any other print processes. So at the moment, we put all our foils, or the majority of our foils, into a book which we distribute. The downside to that is that can take quite a long time to do, and people have to make considerations for the foil choice just from the chips that you see within our book.
For years, Foilco have tried to digitise their product catalogue. It doesn't necessarily give you the characteristics of how foil reacts in person.
Depending on where the camera angle is when you're photographing something, depending on the resolution of the screen that it's on, or whether it's natural light, it can really compromise the colour.
It's something that you really need to hold in your hand to really appreciate.
So with this new process, we'll be able to digitalise every single foil in true likeness.
The project itself really came about through a chance conversation. A friend of ours, which is a D8 design studio, they put us in touch with where Giants Row, which are an incredible digital creative agency. They were actually using our foils on spec in some of their digital mock-ups. These guys would take our foil and they would code it so that the characteristics of foil were shown during their animations and their video pieces. And we just knew that we were onto something really exciting.
So the solution basically came around through conversation with Foilco about how best to replicate the foils. Historically, I've had to pretty much rely on guesswork to replicate those. You can spend hours tinkering to try and make that look correct. It was at that point that we suggested that we get in touch with Chaos Group.
Now, Chaos Group are one of the world's leading hardware and software development companies for digital artists and creatives. They provide the software for Marvel and Disney and Blizzard.
But in the case of Foilco, their foil materials are about as complex as it gets. Each material has a unique look, feel, and finish, from metallic to pearlescent, even holographic.
No one's ever done it before because it's difficult to do.
Unlike other systems that simply scan a material's texture, Chaos Scans captures a material's depth, texture, and its unique response to light. This makes it an exact digital replica.
Anybody can essentially access those materials and use them within their digital projects.
We work with a lot of big global brands, and now they can actually engage with our stamping foils in a digital format in real time.
With the drag and drop system from Chaos, you will be able to see a foiled mock-up of your design and get instant results.
The technology is there to allow designers to literally plug and play with, experiment with different foils. A real benefit for us, and I'm sure for everyone else in the industry as well.
We can go out to the market and say, you are receiving a true likeness file here of what the foil looks like.
You can basically open the doors to creativity with foil.
We couldn't ask to work with a better partner than Foilco. We share a common mission to empower creatives, and we're excited to announce that these special foil materials are now available to all of our Chaos Scans customers, and they're ready to use on any project.
We genuinely believe that this is a game changer for the industry. Now, you have access to the largest foil catalogue on the planet.